Peace, what up, y'all? This is Big Cappadonna, and I'm in the house right now with my mans and them. What up, bro?
What up? This Rolo. What's up? GLF, you already know.
What's good, Sugar Shane?
Sugar Shane, GLF. What it do?
You already know. We just in the booth right now. We chilling. We in the studio meditating and contemplating on how we gonna start celebrating. You know what I'm talking about? Right now we on Scratch Magazine TV with my man Xavier, you know what I'm saying, and Gadget. And we just coming to spread a little knowledge, love, wisdom, and understanding to the hip-hop world. You already know how we do. Watch out for your girl. Ha!
Now let's talk about what we just heard. The fire we just heard. Let's talk about
the fire. Right now, boom. We working on some joints right now. Rolo producing. You know what I'm saying? We out here in Naptown, USA. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore and all of that. And we working on these joints right now. First joint we're gonna do is called the Hook Off 2. You know what I mean? Stanley Cup. Rolo got tracks that's crazy fire. We sit down in this room, we meditate, and Rolo can make a track right on the spot, or he'll have a track made already. But how we rock it together is that when he makes the track, it's like I always come to him and be like, "Yo, what was you thinking about it? What was you feeling when you wrote this track right here? When you was doing this track?" And he'd be like, "Yo, I was thinking about, you know, the struggle and, you know, how we be trying to make it and we be having all the credentials and somehow we still get shot down." Right. And then it's like, okay, so I'll write about that topic. And that's basically how we form the songs. Now Shane, he come in and, you know, he put that dart into the perspective, you know what I'm saying, of the other side, how the other side might think. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll come and then he'll manifest that in his own way because, boom, we are all in the concrete jungle, you know what I'm saying, about to manifest this craft right here. So in order to manifest this craft, we need all the elements that's in the jungle. So he bring that element right there from that element of the jungle, you know what I'm saying? It's just in case anybody didn't understand the savagery that takes place in the climb to the top, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that you get the balance, you know what I mean? So that's the yin and the yang, because then you get the good and the bad intertwined. See, that's the light and the dark side intertwined with the light and the dark circles inside of the dark and the light. I don't mean to lose y'all or confuse y'all, man, but this ain't to amuse y'all, yo. And that's what I want y'all to understand. Hip-hop is something that was created from the oppression of the young black youth and the young Puerto Rican youth, man. And it started up in the Bronx about 30, 40 years ago now. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna bring that back, that circle, because we came all the way around 360 degrees. That 3 and that 6 is 9. The 9 represent born. So we being born into a new breed of hip-hop right now. And at this point, the leaders is gonna take the forefront back by storm. You know what I'm saying? When I mean storm, I'm talking about brainstorm. You know what I'm saying? Because we figured out the mysteries. Word up, because we are the ones that's rewriting history. That's the mystery. No, everybody see us writing, but they don't really know what we're writing for and what's the cause of our writing. The writing manifests the new history. Because now we got a chance to write it. Before we wasn't able to read and write. So we bringing it back right now to the full circle with the true testimony. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we've been working real hard. You know what I'm saying? Through the snow and through the blizzards and hurricanes and all of that stuff.
Putting that work in.
Putting that work in, man. I want to tell you, I want the God to break down his perspective of how he added on to the cipher.
Man, this pretty much having the opportunity to work with Cappadonna was always a dream, man, of mine, of you know, working with wu-tang, and like I say, he always said it was God that brought us together. You know what I'm saying? As far as us doing this album, and like I said, producer, been doing beats for years, you know, along with my fam CX, you know what I mean, and just having the opportunity to be heard, and having this guy come with that knowledge of showing you like, okay, you can have the good music, but you need to know what to do with it. You know what I mean? And once you package that song and get it ready, then you got to finish it, because like he's showing me now, until it's finished, it's just sitting there. It ain't work. So when it's finished, then you put the product out. So it's like to have somebody there with you that know the game all around and teaching you as you go along. You know, that's a blessing in itself, man. I'm just, you know, just happy and honored to be working with this guy and be a part of the GLF family.
Talk about the beats on the album that we just heard.
Oh,
Y'all went from soul to trap to like
that's
back
me,
to
man.
loops.
That's me, man. It just, first of all, with me making the beats, I'm a musician first. You know, I do the stuff on the computer and the studio stuff, but I came up playing instruments. So I always had this soulful feeling with me. My uncles are the little history. My grandmother brothers on my mother's side. My uncles are the Browns. They're the Van Dykes from Annapolis, and they was like one of the first R&B groups in Annapolis in the '60s. They played that cars beats with like James Brown, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. So that music has always been in my blood. When I look at doing beats as a producer, I challenge myself not to make all my beats sound alike. You know, I know some people have a stamp, and that's cool because everybody make theirs different. But it's just the music in me that's installed in me as a musician. I just challenge myself to try to make every track different from the last. So if I'm making them something, I'm making them a soulful track. We make it Soul Train, you feel me? And then we go from the Dry Guy, you know what I mean? Because you want the reggae flavor. Then we go from Chat Chat, you know what I mean? And then we can go from Finesse. So, I mean, kids playing, you name it. That's just the feeling of the music, you know what I'm saying? And just whatever feeling I'm in at that time, you know? We all human, we got emotion, so I might be feeling good that day, and I'm making a happy beat, we party. And then that day I may be feeling fucked up, and then I'm making a fucked up beat. Then guess what? Then we talking about some fucked up shit.
Nice.
And that's pretty much how I go. Pretty much how I go, man. You know?
Indeed.
Yeah, the joint that caught my attention was I think it was called Ladies.
Oh, okay.
The joint was that like the sample from Hey Mickey or
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like to bounce to that.
Yeah, man. Cat put their dressing on their joint.
Ladies, what? Ladies, what? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till y'all hear that.
Yeah. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you know, just you know, it's all about creativity to me, man. And you know, it's a process. And you know, I like to find those elements to create that process in the lowest of places, man. You know what I mean? So I'm, you know, it's about being hood first, man. You know, that's just the foundation of it. How you feel about it, Shane?
I feel blessed. You know, GLF. We put in a lot of work to get where we at right now. You know what I mean? That's for real. But you know, it's just what it is. God love family. You know what I'm saying? And we stay true to that.
Mm-hmm.
And we about to let the world hear it. You know, true music, hip hop. That's where it's at. For real. Just known Cat for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about this whole experience, you know, being who I am, Sugar Shane, but being who Cap is as a real boss. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure his whole team eats. You know what I'm saying? He spreads the love, you know. Angel of rap. True to it, for real.
So Cap, give me your top 5 Wu songs in no particular order.
Triumph, Win Awards, Wu Gambino's Duel of the Iron Mikes. Got a joint. What is it? Is it Mighty Healthy?
Mighty Healthy.
I think it's.
Party, party, that body. That one.
Did you? She feels.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, hit Mike like that.
Yeah.
You fire, right?
All right. What are your top 5 beats from any producer that you wish you had?
Well, my first ones is gonna be from Molly Ma, The Bridge, One Love from Nas. I'm not sure. Maybe who was that? Premier, maybe.
No, One Love. That was
That was Q-Tip.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting, right?
Banger.
All right, One Love from Nas, right?
Yeah.
Off Illmatic, right?
Okay, yeah.
It was Q-Tip.
Okay, that was definitely one.
If I'm mistaken.
Shook Ones from the Mob.
Banger.
You're Not a Killer from a Big Pun. I have to go with Cream. Cream.
Banger. No more.
How crazy was the day when y'all did the ice cream video? Cause that shit looked fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow, that was it was awesome because we was home, we was in New York, we was at the foundation. You know what I'm saying? We was up in the Emerald City, which we call Queens. We also call it the desert. You know what I'm saying? So we was out there, which is some of the greatest rappers came out of there. Run DMC, LL Cool J. So we was, we felt honored to be able to do it there and be invited all up in one of their famous landmarks, which was the Coliseum Mall. You know what I'm saying? We was running through looking real jiggy and pretty. And then we had, then we did some of it up in Harlem, up there around 119th and near the FDR Drive. You know what I'm saying? We was up there doing it, and that was my first video. So to see all them people out there and to see what I was getting myself into, what was definitely something I didn't expect for one, and I was honored to be a part of that. It was exciting. It had goosebumps and it was nervousness going on, but it was an experience that would last a lifetime. I'm glad that I took part in that because I ain't want to do it at first. Just because I had my mind just so set on just my responsibilities and working that I wasn't trying to do nothing with my hobby, which was rap, hip hop.
Yeah, I think in the You God interview they said they had picked you up to take you to the shoot or to record the song or something.
Yeah, You God came. He came to my job, as a matter of fact. He came to my job, and that was the one day I finally went, because he was always coming there. Yo, come on, this, and I finally went, and it was a blessing, and I thank him for that. You know what I'm saying, for coming to get me. He really wanted me to be a part of that, I guess. That's the kind of brotherhood and friendship that supersede the music.
Okay, you were on Cat too, right?
Yeah. That was on.
What was Cat? Was that Ghostface album?
Yeah, that was. I think it was either the Cuban Link. No, it was the. Ghostface, I believe. Ghostface, Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron was on Iron Man.
Cat. We did a video for that one too.
Yeah,
and that was could have been my second video. I don't know. I just ended up on all of the joints. Me and Ghost made a great combination, though. I was thankful to be a part of that collective entity. Like I said, the first song I did was Ice Cream. It was they already had Ray and Ghost verse on it, and when I went there, RZA was like, yo, put a verse on this, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot or whatever, and I laid that verse, and just the combination in itself, to me was like a great bingo chip, man. And I think that and it proved to be a great combination, because of the success. Like everything that we did, with that combination was well received.
Yeah. If you could do an album, besides Rollo, if you could do an album with any producer out there, underground producer, commercial producer, who would it be? If you could do a whole album, be in the studio for 30 days and do an album.
Well, besides Rollo, right now, with Naptown in the house and all of that, it's like, yo, I just gotta, I like Ninth Wonder. Pete Rock. I think they might bring out the best thoughts and the best consciousness for what's needed right now, and for the kind of music that I feel like my spirit, my soul deserve to be building with. Those are tools for me. It's rightful owners again. That's how I feel. Not more or less in the economical way, but in the social way. Because I feel like the leaders of our small communities and are starting to take into consideration that this music is affecting the way we think and the things we do, and not only is it affecting just those who lean more toward the street, but now it's affecting also our dear ones who are doing very well in school and we're already on a positive path. You know what I mean? So, and even they're starting to feel concerned about it and asking more questions on what they think might be appropriate for them. You know what I mean? So, this is a uprising in the music. You know what I mean? This is another stepping stone that we are coming across right now, and I think that collectively some changes is taking place and will continue to take place into some bigger and better things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's little moves right now, but it's reaching something. It's going somewhere, and we getting more conscious. And brothers and our sisters that are financially set and secure are starting to realize also that we need to consciously put this money back into our communities, into our arts and crafts, so that we can sustain some kind of economic and social development. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking, like, is happening in hip hop right now, in the direction that the message is going, in the direction that the kids want it to go in the direction that the old school artists wanted to go in. And it's something that hip hop has always been used, like I said, for a tool to fight oppression. And that oppression that now like I said, we all on the same accord, we all want one thing, but then we got to understand the oppression of the economical and social side of hip hop is where we're being stopped. Because we also want to be compensated for our art and our service. And that compensation, now we got it. We doing it for the love. We love our art. We love our talent. But we must be able to crack the cement to sustain our growth and development. And that's hip hop. It will, the revolution will be televised.
Word.
Peace.
Well, when does the album come out?
Album come out March 28th. This one right here is called Air Candy. In 5 months, you're going to get the hook off to the Stanley Cup. March 28th is Air Candy. That's produced by Kenny Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Cappadonna, executive producer. So, yo, pay attention. Keep your eyes focused on Scratch Magazine TV. Look for my man Xavier CX. That's Charles Xavier. And look for my man Gadget. If you want more of this love, devotion, more of this love, peace, and
So
100. Peace.